Hello there. Today, we're going to talk about something we've all heard of, vitamin C. It's a name we know so well, but there's a lot to unpack about what it actually does for our bodies. So let's take a gentle look at it together.
You know, it's a thought that crosses so many of our minds, isn't it? With everything going on in our lives, it's so easy to stop and wonder, am I really doing enough to take care of myself? And that's a completely normal and understandable feeling.
So to make things as clear as possible, here's how we'll walk through this together. We'll start with the very basics, then look at its most important jobs. We'll also touch on some personal experiences people have shared online, and we'll wrap it all up with a simple summary. Sound good? Let's begin.
Okay, first things first. When we say vitamin C, what are we actually talking about? Let's build our understanding from the ground up, starting with a really simple idea. So the most important thing to know is that vitamin C is an essential nutrient. That's just a way of saying our bodies can't make it on their own, so we have to get it from our food or other sources. And because it's water soluble, our bodies don't really store it for long. That means getting it regularly is really key, especially for our immune health.
And its job list is, well, it's pretty long. It does so much more than just help our immune system. It's also a builder, a protector, and even a little helper for other nutrients working hard inside our bodies.
All right, let's dive a little deeper into that builder role, starting with the word many of us have definitely heard before, collagen.
This connection is so important. Without enough vitamin C, our bodies just can't make collagen properly. You can think of it like a key ingredient in a really important recipe for our bodies. And why does collagen matter so much? Well, it's basically the glue that holds us together. It's the protein that gives our skin its firmness, our bones their strength, and keeps our joints working smoothly. So when vitamin C supports collagen, it's really supporting the very foundation of our bodies. And the story doesn't end there. Vitamin C is a fantastic team player. It doesn't just work by itself. It actually helps other essential nutrients do their jobs even better. According to what we've seen, two of its biggest partners are folic acid and iron. Vitamin C actually helps our bodies absorb and use these nutrients, which are both so vital for our energy and our overall health. Okay, now let's turn to the role vitamin C is most famous for, supporting our immune system. And a huge part of that comes down to its power as something called an antioxidant. Now, antioxidants can sound like a complicated science word, but the idea behind it is really simple and, well, quite beautiful. Think of antioxidants as little bodyguards for our cells, protecting our tissues from damage. And this shows the difference so clearly. On one side, you have tissues that are protected by those little bodyguards. On the other side, you see tissues that are under stress from everyday life. Vitamin C is one of those antioxidants that helps keep our bodies on that healthy, protected side. So we understand what vitamin C does, but how are people actually using it in their daily lives? The sources we looked at included product reviews where people shared their personal routines. And it's interesting to take a look at these experiences.
And it's really important for me to be clear here. What you're about to see is not medical advice. This is just a look into the personal strategies and stories that people have shared in public product reviews.
So here's our first example. This person shares their daily routine, and they connect that routine to their personal experience with feeling well. This next person describes a totally different approach. They use large, frequent doses specifically when they start to feel unwell because they believe it helps them get better faster. And this last quote, it details a very specific method that someone uses to figure out their own personal dosage, linking it directly to how their body tolerates it.
So again, just a gentle reminder that these are all personal accounts. They're just stories and strategies from individual people reflecting their own unique experiences.
Okay, let's bring everything back together now and focus on the clearest, most important things to remember from all of this. What are the key points we should really hold on to?
Let's just quickly go over the bedrock facts from our sources. 1. Vitamin C is an essential nutrient that gives our immune system much-needed support. 2. It's vital for making collagen, which keeps our skin, bones, and joints healthy. And 3. It works as a protective antioxidant for our body's tissues. And that brings us to the end. I truly hope this has brought some clarity. It just leaves us with this simple, quiet question. What's one small, kind step you can take for your own health and well-being today? Thank you so much for joining me.